to come here and say hello, all of y'alls. It's 8 o'clock. We are heading into 2025, a quarter of the century, and I just feel compelled to jump on real quick and share something that came up for me today. I had somebody reach out to me and say, basically show me love. They were thanking me for our friendship, which I'm super grateful for. And then proceeded to say that sometimes I'm unworthy of your friendship, right? And then, damn, guys, that's a story we all tell ourselves sometimes, or each other unintentionally. And I've spent many, many years now showing up and hopefully, if nothing else, being love in the world. Now, I fall short sometimes, of course, because I'm human, but I always come back to the fact that we're love and that we are inherently worthy of being seen, of being valued, of being nurtured and supported for who we are just as we are, that we don't need to be anything more than what we are. Now, have I strived to grow and expand over the course of my lifetime? Hell fucking yeah, man, I have, because we're meant for growth. We're meant to learn. We're meant to, you know, expand and learn things. But that doesn't ever mean that I wasn't worthy of love and being treated well, even when I struggled with addiction, even when I was suicidal, even when I struggled with the depression and anxiety. And so when I got this text message from somebody who is brilliant, who shows up in service to so many people in the world, saying that they felt unworthy of my friendship, I felt really compelled to come on here today and say, look, we have a choice. We really do. At the end of the day, I can only show up as love for people. But first, I have to show up as love for myself. And I choose to treat myself as a person who I know is worthy of connection, of support, of embrace, of growth, of being forgiven when I fall short and miss the mark. And if I'm worthy of that, then I get to give that to other people. But guess what? All of you guys are worthy of that too. And so, can you give yourself permission to show up and decide that you're worthy just as you are without feeling like you have to be anything more than that? And, I text a lot of people. Some people text back regularly. Some people I don't hear from for months, but that doesn't define whether I think that they're worthy of my love. It's an act that I want to express to people simply because I love, but not with the expectation that people reciprocate that to me. So, going into 2025, I encourage you guys, or if nothing else, I really wish for you to know freedom, and I wish for you to know peace, and love yourself enough to decide that you're worthy. You're worthy of support. You're worthy of deep communication, genuine, authentic relationships that aren't based on performance or who you think you need to be in order to make somebody else happy. That's all crap. So my word for 2025 is freedom, because I love choosing a word rather than New Year's resolutions. I haven't done a resolution in years. And freedom for me is freedom from fear, because I do a lot of unexpected things. I try new things all the time, but I still do them fearfully at times. So that's my word. And I encourage you to consider choosing a word. What is your lens? What do you hope to feel? Two of my closest loved ones, I asked them what their word was, and one was confidence and the other was discipline, which I thought was interesting and very cool, because discipline was one of my words years ago. So, anyway, you guys are worthy. You have always been worthy, and there's nothing that you have done in your lifetime, whether you have struggled with addiction, whether you've struggled with mental health issues, whether you've stolen, whether you've cheated, whether you've lied. Guys, I've done all of that, and more. Whether you've shown up as somebody who wasn't nurturing to your children at times, right? It doesn't matter. You're still worthy. And guess what? You're worthy of giving yourself grace. And you are deserving of surrounding yourself with people who lift you up and help you see the light in you, not highlight what you believe is wrong with you or darken you. So I wish you all just a laughter, love, curiosity, and playful day and many, many moments in 2025. And I hope that each of you who's watching this decides that even if it feels like a stretch, that you're going to give yourself permission to decide that you're worthy. You're worthy and you deserve everything this universe has to offer.